Hello everyone, it's Greg from Edinburgh Renaissance Fencing Academy here. Today I want to do a quick video just to give you a revised interpretation of how to parry in Grassi's 16th century Italian fencing system. So I have slightly modified the way I'm teaching the parry in my own classes, and this is a result of looking again at the treatise and thinking a bit more carefully about the wording of this technique. So let's get straight to it. As you hopefully know, Grassi's parries are accompanied by a step in the ideal situation. So if we want to parry to the outside, we'd go this way with the sword and the opposite way with the footwork. The opponent attacks on the inside line, we just move in the opposite direction. So we parry this way and we step towards our outside. This part is very clear and is correct, I'm sure of it. So what I want to look at is what's happening with the sword. So my previous interpretation was to make a parry like so, with a contracted arm so that the sword blade is relatively close to the body and the forte is receiving the opponent's attack here. I have now altered my interpretation like so. So the parry is now with a straight arm and the forte of the sword slightly advanced to meet the opponent's attack, to intercept it. So again, so the sword hand is moving a little bit forwards and a little bit out. So it's moving on the diagonal. So just to emphasize one more time, we are intercepting the attack. On the inside line, the old interpretation was this, with a bent, contracted arm to receive the attack. And the revised interpretation is this, with a straight arm intercepting the attack. So the main reason for this revision was just really one line from Grassi's treatise, which says when you parry you should go to meet the opponent's attack. And to me this strongly suggests forward movement. I've also thought about the fact that the thrust attacks in the system are also performed with the straight arm, like so, as we've discussed previously. So if you're thrusting with the straight arm, then I suppose it's very likely that you should also parry with a straight arm. I've also compared what Grassi says with a few other Italian treatises, and in fact you can find something similar in other works as well. For example, Antonio Manciolino's treatise in the early 1500s specifically says you should parry extending well your arm to keep the opponent's weapon as far away from your body as possible. So that's the purpose and indeed the advantage of this parry. So it's a stronger, more aggressive parry than my old interpretation. I'd just like to quickly add that when you're using some kind of double-handed weapon, like a two-handed sword or a polearm of some kind, it works in a similar way. I'll just use this long sword to quickly demonstrate. If I'm standing in my low ward like this and the opponent attacks on the inside line, the parry will be like so. So again, the lead arm is straight in this case. And in the other direction, if the opponent attacks over here, there's the parry. So the lead arm is straight. The lower arm, the offhand arm, may be slightly bent or it may be straight. It doesn't really matter. It's the lead arm that's important with the double-handed weapons. Okay, that's it for today. It's a really quick video, so that's just a small revision, small reinterpretation of the parry, but I do think that it's more historically accurate and hopefully also better. That's all for now. See you next time. Bye.